Hello everyone, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on August 9 chairs a national virtual conference to review segments of implementing the projects on developing the applications of populations database, e-identifications and e-authentication for the national digital transformations in the 2022-2025 period with a vision to 2030.
Speaking at the opening of the conference that gathered more than 130,700 delegates nationwide, the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, also the Chairman of National Steering Committee on Digital Transformation, said the projects aim to organize public services to serve the people through a digital environment. The government's leaders stated the difficult and far-reaching work requires great concentration, determination, and efforts, coupled with the drastic actions. As heard at the function, the government also held 16 meetings, issued the decree, 1 dispatch, and 7 notifications, with 4 resolutions on its regular meeting involving direction on the project. As per Project 6, within this year, the old and new versions of citizen IDs will be integrated, enabling the e-identification of all citizens. The connection and sharing of data between the national population and tax databases are expected to complete its first quarter of 2022, while personal paper documents including the house insurance card, driving license, job license, and vaccination certificate will be generally integrated into the citizen IDs and the e-identification application VNeID. In 2022, e-authentication will be used for all information provided on the citizen IDs and VNeID. In the 2023 to 2025 period, e-identification and e-authentication are expected to be applied on the people conducting administrative procedures at one-stop shop office at all levels. Meanwhile, in 2022 to 2023, the e-identification and e-authentication system will be upgraded, completed, and applied in e-transactions serving socio-economic development. And with the motto, the people know, people discuss, people do, and the people inspire, and the people benefit. From committees at all levels in the province promote creatively, actively mobilize the contribution of the people in the implementation of the new rural construction models. In 2022, the front committees of province, districts, and town and city have developed and implemented 24 new rural construction models, and from communes, boards, and townships registered and replicated for 200 emulation models on People Unite, join hands to build new style rural areas. Most of the new and replicated models have brought practical effects, changing the face of the countryside. Among the effective models, it is necessary to mention the model Front Association, socio-political organization, and people join hands to build new style rural areas. From the beginning of the year until now, the Fatherland Front at all levels in the province has mobilized the people to contribute over 8,000 working days and over 20 million Vietnam to buy land and start to repair and operate about 18 kilometers of roads, mobilize the people to serve the law, ensure the social order and safety, promote democracy, actively participate in social supervision and criticisms, contributing to building a clean and strong grassroots political system.
Turn to other news. Along with other long programs, the Bank for Social Policy's TayNinhTV branch has focused on implementing Decision Number 11 of the Rice Minister on credits for reschool institutions, non-public elementary schools affected by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Up to now, many preschool education institutions in the province have received loans, contributing to maintaining the good teaching and learning work. Accordingly, non-public preschool educational institutions satisfy the following conditions: being established and operating in accordance with the law, must stop operating according to the requirements of COVID-19 pandemic prevention and control for at least 1 month by the time of borrowing. Having allowance plans to restore and maintain operation will be entitled to maximum allowance of 80 million Vietnam dong per independent of unit. people-founded and private school education institution, maximum of 200 million Vietnam dong per person founded, and private preschool. The maximum loan item is about 36 months. The lending interest rate is 3.3% per year. By the end of July of 2022, the province has 37 non-public preschools that have access to support loans from the Bank for Social Policies with a total outstanding loans for about 3.1 million Vietnam dong. And ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of August the 19th, the Provincial Youth Union held a ceremony to announce and award the Songwriting Campaign to welcome the 15th Conference of Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union in TayNinhTV Province, the term of 2022 to 2027. Launched in April of 2022, there were 6 submissions for the competition. In general, the work have clear, easy to remember, easy to be remembered lyrics with high community character, with a cheerful, vibrant, and youthful melody. The contents of the songs and highlighted the traditional value, the glorious history of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, achievements and contribution of the youth generation of TayNinhTV Province in the struggle in the resistance war for national liberation, the construction and defense of the fatherland. And these works are also posted on the fan page of TayNinhTV Provincial Youth Union. And the interaction and sharing of the online community is also one of the factors that help organizing committee select the best songs to award. At the program, the union members and young people also have the opportunity to interact with the authors with winning works and learn about the birth circumstances and emotion in the process of creating the songs. At the end of the contest, the organizing committee awarded 6 prizes to the songs, of which the first prize went to the song of TayNinhTV Youth House Fair by author Bùi Tấn Lợi, and this song was also selected as the official songs of the Conference of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of TayNinhTV Province, the term of 2022 to 2027.
The audience at 9:50 a.m. on August 10, 2022, there will be the opening ceremony of the Davis Cup Group 3 International Tennis Tournament Asia Pacific Region 2022 held at Hải Đăng Tennis Club in TayNinhTV Province. Soon after, the Vietnam Davis Cup team will meet Jordan.
The International Tennis Tournament of Davis Cup Asia Oceania Group 3 in 2022 will feature 8 international tennis teams. According to the pro results as the home team and the number 1 seed of the tournament, the Vietnamese men's tennis team is in Group 8 with the Syrian, Jordanian, and Malaysian teams. Group B consists of 4 teams of Pacific Oceania, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and United Arab Emirates. The Group A is considered a favorable group for the Vietnamese tennis team to win the first place in the group and thereby promoting to play in the World Group 2 playoff in 2023. The position of the Vietnamese men's tennis team is due experienced players such as Lý Hoàng Nam, Lê Quốc Khánh, Phạm Minh Tuấn, Trịnh Linh Giang, Nguyễn Văn Phương under the leadership of the captain Trần Quốc Phong. The Vietnamese tennis team also promises to bring the best competitive spirit at the upcoming Davis Cup Group 3 Asia Oceania Tennis Tournament in 2022 at home, with the goal to bringing Vietnam to the top and promote it to the World Group 2 playoff in 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, currently, the stone broadcasting profession in TayNinhTV tend to expand, creating jobs and stable income for many workers.
Witnessing the stone worker with their own eyes, they understand the hardship of the profession, inviting audience to join us to visit a new stone processing facilities in Gia Lai Commune, U Minh Châu District to see the work of the workers here. This is a stone crafting facility in Ninh Hưng 1 hamlet, Gia Lai Commune, U Minh Châu District. The rough stones stacked with all kinds of size from small to large, just waiting to be skillfully crafted by skilled craftsmen. And each person has a job, but all have one thing in common: their clothes are soaked with the sweat and covered with rock dust. In the morning, I cut it, then the water it splashes must be wet from morning to night. Well, when I come back in the afternoon, I always get wet and dirty and dusty also. Sometimes I also think I will change to another job, but it's hard to find a job these days. So now that I have this job, I stick to it. According to the craftsman working here, a finished product will go through 2 basic stages. First, the craftsman will have to get the ink, get the line, and then make it with a technique such as chisels, saws, cutting, printing, and polishing if the customer required. In the process of doing the job, sometimes the worker also faces risks such as stone blasting on the people, on the body, in the eyes, not to mention the long-term harms when the body holds a lot of dust from the manufacturing process. His family life is also in a difficult circumstances, so now I hope he settles down and goes to work to earn the money to support his family. If he's afraid, he has to be afraid of dust somewhere. If he doesn't dust, he will sick, and sometimes he also has to go to the doctor. The wages will not be fixed. Employees will be paid based on the quantity and design of products made each day. As with a cannabis product, the worker will be paid for 140,000 Vietnam dong per workers, and the workers will decide their own income, do more and get more, and do less, get less. When working, some craftsmen are fully equipped with protective gear, but others do not wear masks and do not wear glasses also, although they know it affects their health a lot. And in case unluckily, the stone can fly into the people's body, into their eyes, etc. But it seems to have to accept this job. Although stone processing helps local people have more jobs and stabilize their lives, and there are still hardships and worries, especially noise, dust, etc., affecting the health and make polluted environment.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for TTV News today. Thanks for joining with us and see you next time.